Cases of COVID-19.
COVID-19 pandemic.
Coronavirus case. California seeing a 2-week jump in cases.
COVID-19.
Coronavirus.
Hundreds were arrested in ongoing protests over police shootings.
Redemption for Golden State. One of the great playoff runs of all time is complete.
We're down over 16%.
The Supreme Court ruling on the Dreamers, blocking President Trump's plan to end the program.
A statewide emergency as those potentially historic winds fuel multiple wildfires.
With all the challenges this country faces right now, nobody can tell you, no, you're too young to understand, or this is how it's always been done. Because with so much uncertainty, with everything suddenly up for grabs, this is your generation's world to shape.
Hi students and family of class of 2020. Over the 4 years at Cerrito High School, we've been through so much together. There was as crazy as bomb threats or natural disasters like wildfires, and as well as many teachers leaving in the middle of the year, and also currently Corona. But this makes us entirely unique from all of the classes. My name is Sonam Yangsam and I'm the senior class president. Leadership has completely changed my life and I've made friends there that I've created special bonds with. For us, leadership was not just a class, but it was a commitment that burnt us out. We've been through so much, whether it came to raising money for senior events, staying up building floats for homecoming, painting amazing posters for rally, and even putting leadership before our own schoolwork, and crying over frustrations from leadership. I think the hardest part overall for everyone was waking up for the 7:15 class and even at 6 for rally days. I'd like to thank Valeria Gona, our vice president, Tenzin Shing, our secretary, Michelle Lee, our treasurer, and Tenzin Selden and Hadra Khan, who are in SA. I'd like to thank Nana Yansani, my best friend from elementary school, who helped me with everything and supported leadership, and to all other independents who we've worked with, thank you for experiencing our hardships with us. Leadership has given me the opportunity to learn so much, from planning events like boat cruise and prom, to designing merch and taking criticism, and most importantly, speaking up when there's injustice. When COVID struck and canceled many of our senior events, many people were very upset, which they had the right to be. And beyond that, our team was devastated the most, because we had been working on every detail and every single day for the past few years. We have fundraised and put so much work into every event, and prom was truly supposed to be spectacular and one of the best nights of our high school experience. Thank you to Ms. Alano for helping us at our most stressful time. We've had so many teacher sponsors, but you were by far the best. Thank you for not judging us and standing by our side throughout so many battles. Thank you for being our accountant, therapist, and our second mother. Thank you to class of 2020 for enduring high school and taking risks for walkout for the gun violence and overcoming any obstacles in your life during this time. Thank you for speaking up for auto shop class, going through so many fire drills, coloring our eyebrows red for extra credit, and persevering through college apps and what our next steps are. The most memorable moment of us coming together has to be when we fought against the AP contract and booing the freshmen at rallies. I think it's still crazy that we're the last class required to take SCTs and ACTs for UCs, and it's a disappointment that we didn't get to spend our year to its fullest extent, and that Friday the 13th was our last day as a senior at El Cerrito High School. This isn't what we expected or hoped for. However, it is a miracle that we had to do this somewhat face-to-face. Anything is better than a virtual graduation with us home in our PJs, looking at a screen to celebrate the 12 years of school we had endured. I hope this serves as a purpose to give many the closure they deserve, because this is a tremendous accomplishment. For me, it's a huge milestone as an immigrant and first gen. I finally got to prove those who doubted me wrong, and I hope the best for everyone. Whatever may come in your way, do not forget you're a Gaucho. Go Gauchos, go world.
Hi everyone, I'm Isaac, your Salutatorian.
I'm sorry that I can't be speaking to you all in person today, but this is going to have to do for now. This is, after all, truly the darkest timeline. However, I think it's important to recognize that things are not always going to be okay. And that's okay. Even ignoring worldwide pandemics, there are going to be some tough times in everyone's lives. And that's okay. Because how we get past them, that's what helps us learn and grow as a person. I know it sounds cliche, because it is, but things are cliche because people say them a lot, and people say them a lot because they're true. For me, this realization came in high school. Throughout my 4 years at El Cerrito High, I've lagged behind in terms of social skills. I've made fewer friends, gone to fewer parties, and overall had less fun, I think, than I could have had. And now, looking back on all of my experiences, I realized that I didn't have my priorities straight. I could have been rank 100, not 2, and I don't think it would have made any difference, except for who would be giving this speech. I think I'd still be happy going to pretty much any college, and when I'm an adult, I doubt I'll remember the good grades I got in high school, but rather the experiences that I missed out on. So, for the next 4 years, I'm going to do my best to enjoy the college experience and not even consider attempting to be a perfect student. After all, a C gets the degree. High school may not have been the greatest time of my life, but I'll still have so many fond memories of going to El Cerrito. I'll always remember the afternoons in the donut shop with Mr. Pang's class, the strolls around the garden with photography, the abject terror of walking into the band room every day, the fantastic clubs and sports that I joined, and the countless others that I could have if I'd so desired. I'll remember being able to actually take the classes I wanted to, while students from other schools gaped in amazement when I told them I took 2 math classes in a year. I'll remember all the faculty that supported me and every other student that they could. I'll remember all the friendly greetings in the hallways. I'm gonna miss all of it. Thank you so much, and I hope that we can look forward to better times ahead.
Hi, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Danielle Kitaoka. You probably know me better as that Asian girl on the basketball team with the big hoops, and I'm honored to be the Valedictorian for El Cerrito High School's class of 2020. I would first like to start off by thanking all the staff, administration, teachers, and parents who helped make this graduation possible and have helped us along the way. People always say that the class of 2020 has the best vision, but I bet none of us could imagine this is how we'd be graduating. We are faced with so many unprecedented situations right now, but I think this time has given us all an opportunity to reflect and realize how lucky we are to have a community that cares about us, and to reminisce on the good times we had before this pandemic. Our high school experience, as described by some of my fellow classmates, has been fun, wild, interesting, annoying, rough, and someone even called it prison. I wish I could say I have a better way of describing it, but all I can say is that it's really been something. We've had rallies, dances, football games, and basketball games, to fights, a bomb threat, and even a classroom explosion. But most importantly, we've made lifelong friends who become more like family. With that being said, I'm proud to be graduating from El Cerrito High School, one of the most diverse high schools in California, because it has significantly shaped who I've become over the last 4 years. The friends I have made have definitely taken me on some unpredictable missions and helped me to become more outgoing, adventurous, and some may even call me aggressive. I would not have been able to accomplish any of this on my own. I'm incredibly thankful to my teachers, family, and especially my friends who helped me keep my sanity. I think I can speak for many of my classmates when I say we've had a love-hate relationship with our school. We may not have always loved our classes or the daily annoyances of kids randomly stopped in the hallway, groups blocking the doors, or just the struggle to get through the halls. However, being forced to stay in our houses and unable to see our friends, we've come to realize that the classes we might not have always loved, we now miss. because at the end of the day, they gave us an opportunity to socialize and spend time with each other. We may not have all been friends over the last 4 years, but in our classes, we all talked with each other and have been getting to know each other a little better every year, from bonding over our common struggles or helping each other out. We've even come to miss our own daily lunch spots in the quad, cafeteria, or classrooms. For my friends and I, that was in Mr. Pang's class. Our class has definitely had its ups and downs over the last 4 years. I know we all wish we could experience our last senior prom or a more traditional graduation, but let's not dwell on what could have been. Our class is filled with brilliant students, potential presidents, future CEOs, doctors, teachers, and upcoming professional athletes. The list of possibilities for our class is never ending. With all that being said, remember to find the bright side in any situation. As we continue our journey and go our separate ways, remember that we may not always be able to control the situations we are put in, but what we get out of them is entirely up to us. As a final note to my fellow classmates, know that we are really living during a time that will be written in history books. Our class can achieve anything we set our minds to, and most importantly, congratulations to my fellow classmates on making it to this moment. To the class of 2020, we finally finished, but remember, the best times are yet to come. Thank you.
Greetings, graduates. This is Miss Crespo, and there are many, many things I would love to say to you all today, but I've only got a few minutes. So I could start with some profound philosophical statement that could be earth-shattering and have a profound impact on the rest of your lives. I could, but in my opinion, there is no one that can capture the message that I'm trying to get across to all of you amazing graduates than the one and only Dr. Seuss. So let's take a minute. I'm going to read one of the best stories I read to my daughter often. You all know that I call you my children, and so I will read probably one of the last children's stories that you will hear to all of you as you're ready to embark on your new journey. Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations! Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know. And you are the one who'll decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there, things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsie as you. And then things start to happen. Don't worry, don't stew, just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up, you'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest, except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I am sorry to say so, but sadly, it's true. The bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. You dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite? Or go back and sneak in from behind? Simple, it's not. I'm afraid you will find. For a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused you'll start into race down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles, cross weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place, the waiting place, for people just waiting. Waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or the waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for the wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip-flapping once more, you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of person. Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won, and the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV, except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too, games you can't win, because you'll play against you, all alone. Whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go, though the weather will be foul. On you will go, though the enemies prowl. On you will go, though the hawk and cracks howl. Onward, up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on while you will hike. And I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So be your name, Buxbaum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai, Ali, Van Allen, O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today's your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. My dear seniors, it's sad to end the year this way, but you're the first of your kind to survive a pandemic and graduate too, by any means necessary, including drive-through grad too. Please don't forget that we're all here for you, cheering you through. We love our 2020 seniors and we miss you so. Boo-hoo. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Tom Panis, and on behalf of the Board of Education, it's my pleasure to welcome you to our virtual graduation. We are all so proud of you. I'd like to thank you for your hard work that you've done, and also thank your families, your friends, and the community that helped get you here. This is a wonderful milestone, but there's always more to learn. Many of the challenges that you face will involve working with other people. Being a good listener will make you stand out from the crowd. Invest time in developing this skill. A good listener always listens with their eyes, their ears, and their heart. That's powerful advice. Please always use your eyes, your ears, and your heart when you're listening. I'm almost 70 years old, and I've made a lot of decisions. At the time, most of them didn't seem very important. But looking back, it's stunning to see the impact that those casual decisions have had on thousands of people. In saying this, I am not telling you to be overly cautious. Graduates, that's worth repeating. Do not be overly cautious. In fact, be courageous and seize opportunity whenever you have a choice. Shirley Chisholm famously said, "If they don't give you a seat at the table, bring a folding chair." Please, don't be afraid to seize opportunity when you have a chance. Malala Yousafzai said, "When the whole world is silent, one voice becomes powerful." So listen to the courage of your own voice. Don't follow the path. Go where there's no path and build a trail. Build bridges if you need to do so. Anas Nin wrote, "Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage." Truer words were never spoken. It's up to you to make your own luck. No one else is going to make it for you. So many amazing and unexpected things have happened to me when I got out of my comfort zone and stuck out my neck. The same will be true for you. So stick out your neck. Teach yourself to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Just go for it. If you do this, you will find success almost everywhere life takes you, and you'll be able to become the change you want to see in the world. Please never forget your family, your friends, and your community. You are surrounded by people who want to help you. As Gandalf said in The Fellowship of the Ring, all we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us. Thank you and good luck.
Now, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Education of the West Contra Costa Unified School District and the State of California, I hereby certify that the graduates seated before me have met all requirements for graduation of the West Contra Costa Unified School District and the State of California, and I hereby accept them as graduates of the class of 2020. Congratulations.
Hi, everybody. Steve Kerr from the Golden State Warriors. I wanted to take this opportunity to say congratulations to the class of 2020. Everyone in the Bay Area is extremely proud of you and your accomplishment, especially under such difficult circumstances over the past several months. As any coach would tell you, you're going to face a lot of adversity at some point in the game, or in this case, in life. And to persevere through that adversity is really what's going to set you apart and make you a champion. You guys have crossed the first hurdle, should be really commended for that. And I just want to say congratulations again. Go make the Bay Area proud.
Greetings, everyone. Bob Myers with the Golden State Warriors. First of all, I wanted to say congratulations to the class of 2020. Outstanding work by each and every one of you. All the long days, homework, and study hall are in the past. Now, you can focus on the future. And as we have experienced over the last year, the future might have its bumps and bruises. But regardless of what is thrown in your direction, and the road will not always be straight and perfect, stay positive and plug forward. You too can be a champion. Congrats again, and go strive for greatness.
What's going on, everyone? It's Juan Toscano Anderson of the Golden State Warriors, Castro Valley High alum, class of 2011. I myself am also from the Bay Area, and it doesn't seem like 9 years ago when I graduated, but regardless of how long it's been since I was in your shoes, congratulations to this year's graduates, the class of 2020. Although with everything that's going on, I understand you guys can be a little discouraged and trying to figure out what's going to happen next in your life. Just stay positive. You know, things will pass over. Keep your goals there, keep your dreams there, follow them. Do whatever you want, do whatever you put your minds to. I myself never thought that I would be in the NBA. And just like you guys, I'm also from the Bay Area. So if I can do it, you guys can do it as well. I encourage you guys to continue to stay positive and just continue to stay persistent. Stay safe, stay healthy. And if you really want to do it right, follow it in this guy's next steps.
Hey everybody, Stephen Curry here from the Golden State Warriors. Congratulations to the Bay Area class of 2020. You guys did it. And you did it under some pretty unique and uncertain circumstances, to say the least. So congratulations. Now it's time to go out and conquer the world. As the last few months have taught everybody, expect the unexpected, be able to adapt, but don't let anything stand in your way. I'm a firm believer in the mantra, I can do all things, and I hope you are too. So now it's time to go and live that out every single day. Congratulations again. We got you. Rooting for you guys. All the support and love. Peace.